Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, check out the timestamps. This weekend we went back up to Thunder Road and did some gate practice and tested out some trucks. We have some new builds with the SCX24 and the Comanche Jeep. Also, we rebuilt the green Defender 130 a little bit. We met up with a bunch of people that we haven't met before and some people that we have met before, a bunch of new rigs. Got to test drive some stuff, so we let some kids test drive some stuff. A lot of good fun. We played horse, we had gate practice, scale trail. If you don't want to miss anything, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as we're a small channel and you might not show back up on your time feed again. Also like and share and comment back and forth. It all helps, and I appreciate it very much. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Let's get right into it. Today we're going to be showing off a little bit of horse match. Okay, there's going to be a little at-home gate time here while I talk about the horse rules for RC rock crawling. So in RC rock crawling horse rules, all you really need is two objects to use as gates and something to measure how far you want them apart, or you leave that up to the challenge as well. That can be in the rules, either set that you want a distance at which the gates have to be apart, or that's part of the challenge, is like I'm going to put them closer together, or I'm going to make it easier by putting them further apart. So that'll be kind of the first rule you'll start off with, is what you'll do with your gates and how you'll place them down. After that, you'll start with the person that is making the challenge. So we'll say player number one. Player number one will say, I am going to challenge player number two to a horse game. This is where I'm going to place the first gate. You will place down your first gate, again at whatever width apart that player number one chooses, or if the rule is set at 12 inches or 6 inches or whatever you're doing. And then you will go find a spot, you'll put down the gate, and then you will attempt from a direction. You'll choose a direction in which you're going to come at it. If it's up a hill or down a hill or side walling or something, you'll choose a start point, and then the goal is to get through the gate. You can set boundaries if you want, or you can leave it boundaryless and leave it up to the person. You can set a time limit if you want, or you can leave it time limitless. As the challenger, you can also set the rule for a time limit as a challenge. So the way that would work is if player number one isn't able to complete his challenge gate within a certain amount of time, then he automatically gains the first letter, losing that first round. Or if player number one uses more than 3 backups to attempt his own gate, then he loses that first challenge and gains a letter. Different things like that. So you can set that to make it where you're not there all day, or you can just enjoy the crawl. It depends on your battery life sometimes. It's all up to you guys as players how you want to do that. We did end up going with the whole only 3 backups as the challenge, and it just kind of made it that way. You knew, like, okay, I gotta try to make it beatable. Otherwise you go for these crazy gates, which you'll see we did too. Moving on. So player number one must hit a challenge. So if player number one completes his challenge gate, if you have 2 backups as a challenger and 1 rollover, then player number 2, now to complete that challenge gate that player number 1 set, has the same parameter. He is allowed 2 backups and 1 rollover to complete it. Or say player number 1 had no backups or no rollovers or nothing, didn't use a winch, then player number 2 is not allowed anything. Player number 2 only gets everything that player number 1 used to accomplish his challenge gate. If player number 2 accomplishes the challenge gate under all conditions, then nobody gains a letter, and player number 2 is now handed the gates and is able to challenge his gates. So again, I'll say that if player number 2 accomplishes the gates under all conditions that player number 1 set, it is now his turn to challenge player number 1 with their set of gates. Okay? And you just repeat that cycle. Now, a different outcome could happen. Player number 2 could fail the challenge gate, saying he used all 3 backups or 2 backups. If you had the 2 backups and 1 rollover scenario, you could say he already rolled once and rolled again, failed the gate. In that case, you would gain the letter as player number 2, and then player number 1 would keep the gates and put down another challenge spot, or you could keep that challenge spot even. You could just run the gate again, but player number 1 would have to run the gate all over again too, which could be better or worse, you don't know. But either way, player number 1 is now afforded the gates again since player number 2 failed. If player number 1 failed his own challenge gate, then player number 2 would be given the gates and afforded to challenge player number 1. I may have said that, but I just wanted to clarify again. I think that's just all 3 outcomes for that. Trying to go over it in my head real quick. I do apologize if this isn't perfectly ran up, but I just trying to get the information out there as we came up with this late last night. So player number 2 has the challenge gates. Now he challenges player number 1, and you repeat the cycle. If his challenge is good, then player number 2 must complete the challenge, whatever it may be, however many backups it may be, however the time limit may be, whatever was player number 2's first thing. If player number 1 completes the gate and then nobody gets a letter, it is now player number 1's gate again. If player number 2 fails the gate, now it is still player number 2's challenge, and they would both have a letter or however many letters. You just add a letter. Once you complete whatever word you're spelling, be it horse or school or cool or Rubicon or whatever you want to spell, crawling, whoever gets the first set of all letters loses the match. And there you go. I believe that's everything. If there's any questions, please post them. If I did this not quite right, I'll go over it again. I hope it's very clear. I spoke to a few other people that while we were doing it, and they were like, wow, I never thought of doing it that way. That's so good, actually. And it worked out well. You'll see the game that we played today. There might be a few interruptions in it, but I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. All right.
Same. Instead of like as a crawler, you just want to be like,
yeah, yep.
which it'll go, but it'll go at like, it's not bad either. It's just less controlled, I feel like, because it kind of grips up and you don't expect it to. Whereas if you do it like that, you see what I'm saying?
I challenge Haley to a horse match. This is for H.
Wow.
Technically made it. There we go.
Wow.
Next move on you.
So you got an 8?
No, you gotta make it. I made it. It rolled, but I made it through. You get 1 rollover. Nice. You technically made it too, with style points. All right, now you get the gate. All right, now this is for H. H2, let's go. You're already high centered. All right, good start. Oh, thank you for the free letter. Let's go. This is for O. Let's get it. Don't worry about what I'm doing. She's trying to see what gear I'm putting it in. Oh, what gear do you have it in there? I wonder. Oh, I moved the wheel. All right, we both have H.
Okay.
All right, this is for O. Both got H. Let's see it. Quite a bit easier now that we've both got a couple fails. Nice. Those tires gripping up nice on the granite. Very good. Oh, that's harder than I thought it was going to be because you might want to look where your wheels are. You do have a wheel on it, but you might have a bumper on it too. I'm not sure. Oh, there's that flex. That rear end still completely flat. Thanks to those shock mods. Look at that twist. Oh yeah, you're doing it. Maybe that toolbox will keep the rear end down. I don't know. Oh, nice, nice. We're not going to count any kissing the gates. All right, you're through. We won't count the kiss. All right, you're medium. The whole time you were. I'm going to throw this thing down to low. I bet I got you here. Look at that low. Oh, that's so cool. It crawls so slow. You get a clean one here. Get your dial this one. Everybody's looking good. Work together, work together. That's your pink card out. HO, Haley has H. Let's get into it. All getting tires on that. Very nice. You in low? She was in low. She had to gun it, I bet, to get it up that first little bit. We should give a time limit or something too. We gotta get that figured out.
No reverses?
You can do one, but then I get one.
Okay.
But we haven't really, we haven't been, we're going downhill the whole time, so that's one reverse. Oh, now you don't have a, yeah, 2 reverses. Oh, she's having all sorts of problems now. On the 3rd reverse, if you don't have any forward progress, that's the end of your turn. So now you have to get past where you were before. All right, you bumped it, and that's it. All right. FHO. Here we go. I'm in high, apparently. Thanks for warning me. All right, I'm gonna touch. I'll take a reverse. I'll take another reverse. Gosh. All right, and gate.
Okay.
Look at that hang up right there. That stop. That's so cool. Perfect.
All right, you have 2 reverses?
All right, yep, 2 reverses. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Nice. You got to watch what I did though. It's so cheap. But can you copy it? Oh, oh, oh. If you roll, that's a point for me because I did not roll it. So.
Okay, I'm in reverse.
I bet you are. Yeah. All right. So you guys. Okay, Haley has HOR and I have HO. Let's go. Challenge. Perfect. Can you do that though? All right, Haley's attempt. Let's see it. Hang on, let me do something real quick. All right, go for it. Playing a game of horse real quick. I am in the lead. She has 1 more letter than I do. Oh, I have HO. Haley has horse besides the E. Here we go.
I'll be over in a bit.
Dang it. I'm taking a reverse.
Okay.
Look at that side hilling. Oh my gosh. That is insane. That's level. Remember, if you touch it, it'll make noise. Yeah. Can't bend it either. Alright. Is it gonna go? Oh! Oh! Hope. Haley's last hope of trying to get this. Secure another letter on me. I got HOR. She has HORS. Oh, nice. That rear flex doing its job. Oh. I'll give you that. I'll give you a wiggle. I'll take a wiggle. We'll see. Just for the sake of sportsmanship. All right, here I go. Oh, I can save it. I can save it. I can save it. Told you. Oh my gosh, those tires just did work right there. I can't back up because you didn't back up, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Come on, tire, flex more. I need you to bend instead of pushing me. Okay, thank you. Okay. It only wiggled.
It only wiggled.
It only wiggled. It did move a little bit, but not much more than yours. So I said I would take a wiggle. And that was a double wiggle, so that's out. All right.
So you
Both have HORS.
I don't know. You get it.
Let's get it. This does not show off the angle. This is flat, by the way, guys. And then we come out and we go straight down into that. Got our first hole right here. I'm gonna try to get in front of you real quick. Our first hole. Oh, nice. Sorry about the camera shake there. Perfectly through that gate. All right, that was actually a really good descent. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, get. Da, da, da. Look at the way that moves it. That's so cool. Come on. I gotta say, one of the coolest things about this is that multiple transmission gears or whatever, that going into low for descents like that, it's like cheater mode. There was no flex. That was insane. All right, all right. This is it. We got our first V notch here ever. I don't think we've ever done a V notch in this yet. Nice.
Roll the double. Roll the double. We got a car there. Okay, we're clear. Good job, Jackson.
Nice. I didn't even kiss it.
Roll that double and roll.
There we go. Let's see you do it.
Oh, that little guy.
Oh, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. Because you can use them inside, you know, they're not waterproof or anything, but you can make anything a course. We just figured we'd try it out in the dirt since this is we've only had it for a week. The one thing is the charger they come with broke, and so we got to buy another charger, and they're like $100, you know. So. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know, but that's okay. Let's get into it. All right, there you go. Come on, you gonna get it? Oh, that wiggled. And yeah, that's over.